So Zero Helix just told me that that ball that totally not Aghanim was using is actually time magic. If you end up getting hit by it, Link becomes a baby. I don't like the idea of Link becoming a baby. Also, that bat skull thing is what Stalfos babies look like. Little weird. Welcome back to Oracle of Ages. We're in the final dungeon. The Ancient Tomb. We defeated a Skull Wizard. And I just don't want to think about Link as a baby. I think he's some kind of force of nature, employed by the Triforce to murder anything evil. That's all he's good for. But we gotta finish up the rest of this dungeon. We gotta head from the left from here. They'll be back in that room soon enough, because wizards need to die. You think there's a puzzle here? There's no puzzle here. Someone just likes the number 5. I gotta take care of these guys. I don't like their sword. Their sword doesn't shoot lasers like mine does. Die already. Thank you. And we can switch with this thing up here. So we can head up to the upper floor. Also, Link learned to lift. He's even liftier now. So he can boss around those things. Oh, that's just mean. Did you see that? They threw Zols at me. I don't like when people throw Zols at me. So we head around to here, and just out of eyesight is another switch. We switch on that. We are looking for archaeology in the past, which is not really archaeology anymore, is it? It's more recent. I hear a key in here, which means jump over to spiky dudes. They can't keep up with me. I'm too fast for them. Just like that. I'm gonna jump over every single one to style on them. And we get ourselves a small key! And now we can leave for the right of this room. We're heading this direction. Another treasure chest! With a slate inside! It has ancient Librinian words written on it. So even in the past, there's some archaeology to be found, it's just not as old, so it's not worth as much. It's just slate after all. So time to head back to the Wizrobe number 5 room. Yes, this room is familiar. And again, this dungeon is just throwing fairies at me like they're going out of season. We head this way. I like the red Wizrobes because they really telegraph their attacks. The blue ones, not so much. Just like in the original Zelda, they really like to come at you. And that's going to be apparent in the last dungeon. You know, the bad guy dungeon. They always have a bad guy dungeon. That's how I take care of that guy. So I went a little bit too far. I think I gotta go down from here. Yep, the Grand Slate! We have to solve this puzzle by going down first. There's more statues! This time we must lift. Don't lift yourself over there using the feather. Lift these using your power. Any prizes under here? There is stairs! These jars are just full of things! I hear another key! Let's go to the left first. Let's not get fooled. I got fooled the first time, and I was very lost for a little while. I can switch over here. And it's the boss key! There's a little bit while to go yet. Don't leave the boss key behind, clearly. We still need to find slates, so we can solve the Grand Slate. Always murder bats. Gee, look at that room over there. We're gonna have to solve that room. I know how to do this. This dice puzzle is super easy. Activate the thingy there. This is where I got lost for a little while, because I saw the boss door and I was like, wait a second, where's the boss key? Happened to be just to the left. So I activated the minecart. We might as well take a ride on the minecart. Into this section over here. It's another killer floor! This time I have a shield, so it can't harm me. Wow, I actually passed through that tile there. Did you see that? I got knocked through it. Alright, get away from the chest. I want it. It's a gacha seed! I don't think you really need to wait for these to stop. Oh, actually you do, because there's a door here. Let's head down here into another trap room. Just as before, jump over them. I like how this dungeon is a little bit more season-y than the other. It's throwing hard enemies at you, and the puzzles are relatively simple. Just mostly traps like these that you have to like jump over and be action-y. Like there, like dying a whole lot. I'm starting to think that I like seasons a lot more than I like ages. Here's your requisite ice dungeon! If you were wondering where it was right here this whole time. It's an icy room with that guy in it. Because they needed to throw in ice somewhere. I mean, we had the lava dungeon pretty early. And that gets us another slate! 2 more to go. And we're gonna have to head back the way we came now. Back across this room again. Don't get murdered by Floor. Now we're gonna head up in this direction. To another icy room. But now it has candle heads in it. I'm gonna see if I can't snipe them from here. Come on. Move in the way of my shot. That one bounced off the wall. Did I get him? I got him! I got them all just from here. That's good, because trying to do this on the ice is a little bit painful. Don't do it. Any more fairies in here? I don't even fear the Gibdos anymore, because I could just murder them instantly. Master Sword is broken! Into a sudden dolphin room. Dolphin 2D section. Into an underwater room. I wonder what Cedric has to say about underwater room. Where's my mystery seeds? Oh right, I can't mystery seed underwater with my B button. I keep forgetting that. I can't even throw the seed underwater. I have to use the shooter. Alright, bring that over here. There we go. Ancient words! I've been collecting them. Well, that was a little annoying that I can't throw a seed underwater. Can't even punt it at him with the fishtail. So this looks like a fun room. Time to ride the currents. There's nothing over here, by the way. Also, the pits kind of have their own gravity. Don't get too close to them, or stuff like that will happen. Don't let it happen. Actually, this would probably be a good place to put your swimming ring on, if you took it off. Yeah, I did it! Also, F currents! I'm going this way instead. Don't fall in the pit. I said don't fall in the pit. I really gotta mash. I'm mashing like I never mashed before. So yeah, that room is big and pointless and full of currents. It's a big room! Let's not get japed. I'm going this way. There might be a slate over here. We need those. Yep, there's an underwater slate. In the dry section of an underwater room. Can't leave that behind. That's important for the puzzle. You'll be lost wondering where to go. Luckily, you got me here. Using my big avian brain. And we're back in this section. I remember this room. So we're not quite done with the Grand Slate yet. We need to find another thingy yet. So I guess we're going to be going to the left of the Grand Slate room, right? Which is right over here, I believe. Yep, we haven't gone in this direction. Mainly because the snakes are still alive. And there's an arm mimic down here. Yep, this is where we need to be. Lava rooms. And we have a key for the block. Don't try solving this lava room yet, and you'll see why later. in just a little bit. Restock if you need it, grab fairies if you need it. This dungeon is just full of fairy. This room we gotta do. Even though the Power Glove is more powerful, and totally not that other Power Glove, which is so bad, it doesn't pull this thing any faster than the other one. There's just some things Link can't do. And the purpose is to get across this lava before it starts up again. This is what that hero cave was like, except he also had to solve dice while doing stuff like this. It was just bad, and if you fell into lava, it completely reset the puzzle, instantly. It was irritating. But there it is, the 4th slate. We've got all the ancient words. Time to head ourselves back. Nothing over here, is there? No. We've been there. So this entire room right here is just one big red herring. He would come across this and then realize, oh, I forgot the slate. And you have to go back. Not too far back, but back enough. So we're done with the slate now. There is a Gasha seed somewhere. It's supposed to switch and go up. Here? Okay, if my notes say so. I gotta do this room again. Gotta do that other room again. I can't leave a Gasha seed unattended. What kind of adventure would that be? An adventure that would be done to this dungeon a few minutes earlier. That's what kind of adventure it would be. Alright. If you're wondering how to do that puzzle, well, there you go. Did the puzzle again, just for you. It's supposed to drop down here. And get up onto this part and switch over. Yeah, but it was just a little side room that I thought I was in, but I guess I wasn't. Ah, I remember this room. I remember this room now. Yep, there's a Gasha seed in that chest. Get out of my way. I couldn't lift before, so I couldn't get it. So now we could do some more switching. In this direction. Now we can use those switch blocks to their intended purpose. We're going to go right past some spinners. There's the grandson of Spinner. And there's the son of Spinner. We need to do things with the son of Spinner. Remember that button I hit before and I said that I did the puzzle out of order? Well, this is me doing the puzzle out of order. You were supposed to spin on the thing, come up here, and go back down it. Actually, I think I'm going to do that anyway, just to make sure the puzzle's correct. You come up here, you hit the button, it makes that. But you're supposed to come back down here, go up these stairs now, and go this way. You see, I did a few steps early. And now we're back in this section. So where do we go back here? I have to ride the red again. Oh boy! I have to ride the red barrier. This barrier over here. We gotta go all the way to the left. And this is just a really long way to... I could have just gotten back to the Grand Slate room, really. This is a scenic route. This is just me taking a victory lap on these puzzles. Because all I needed to do was go back to the Grand Slate. I'm pretty sure there was a shortcut. But I decided to go with my notes instead. Just to prevent any lost from happening, because that happened before. Clearly. You've seen it. Especially in Jabu Jabu's belly. Oh, here's a little recap from the last time. We gotta go down these stairs again. And then we gotta go find the Wizard number 5 room and do the Grand Slate. Just in case you missed the mini-boss room. In case you want to grab some more fairies. Maybe you're hurting. Maybe you want to throw a boomerang at a spark. I'm pretty sure around here I could have just dropped down and ended up back at the Grand Slate room from another direction. Like, just gone down here. You see, we're back where we started again. I could have just jumped down. But now it's time to put the slates in. Yeah, there's definitely something that should fit in that hole. Link, thank you. I thought the A button would do it. Now Link has to push on it a little bit to lock them into place. Now dance here and praise life. Do it, Link. You gotta dance and praise life. Thank you. I am pleased now. This ain't Nibiru. This looks more like Amun-Ra's room. Watch out for the giant sun, Link. He'll crush you. No boss there right now. We still need to get to that boss door, which just happens to be right here. Restock if you need it. But this is probably the most fun boss in this entire game, and it just happens to be the last boss you ever fight before Veran. But you're gonna have to do an annoying puzzle first. You gotta do many annoying puzzles in rapid succession. You gotta like that, get a bridge, so you can grab this, and then throw it against the wall. To meet this guy, it's Ramrock, aka the Missing Arms character. He does arms things at you. What? No, this boss battle music doesn't work. Let me change it. There we go, that's more appropriate. So he has several phases, all involving his arms. He shoots his arms at you. You gotta deflect them. And since we're playing arms now, I'm just gonna use a shield arm and a sword arm. Link has a different definition of the word arm. Gotta bounce these hands right back at him. Just like that. Why are you hitting yourself? Actually, the target game was a good practice for this, because it uses the same angles. Stop throwing your arms at me, buddy. Not even Nintendo acknowledges that game's existence anymore, and that's kind of sad. It was the most interesting. Nope, that was too far away. Yeah! You punched yourself in the face, now what? You got some crusher arms. Which means I'm gonna change out for some bombs. And you know what? I'm gonna speed myself up a little bit. Biggest of seeds. You gotta make him grab onto the bomb with his crusher arm. And then he explodes himself. That wasn't a throw. Link, what are you doing? Can't quite seem to get it today. The Pegasus seeds help because you could prime your bomb early and then toss it into him. Stop! What are you doing down there anyway? There we go. He crushed a bomb. Good job, buddy. Nope, that one was outside of it. I was trying to slam dunk it in for a home run in the end zone. That's not how sports work. But you know what? Video games aren't cancelled by something unpleasant going on. Yeah, we still got video games. Where's your sports, buddy? Where's your sports? It's in ARMS, actually. That's where you can find your sports. There's some sports in there. Got Rocket League. If you want NASCAR, you could always play, like, I don't know, Gran Turismo, Forza, something. Finally, that was over with. Now we have some shield arms of his own. We're going to need to find our way around the shield, so I'm going to take this arsenal. Going to need something ranged, because he has something ranged too. He has laser attacks. He will protect himself from the front. You've got to arc things behind him. And if you make him guard, his attacks won't go off. He has a couple of them. He has that energy orb. He has some kind of laser beam attack. She doesn't seem too interested in using. And I'm just using Pegasus seeds for the mobility option. Like, stuff like that. You really gotta time your shots. And now for the final one, he's going heavy. He's tired of my arms. He's gonna punch right through them. Let's see what we can do here. I can grab his stuff. And then I'll launch it back at him. He'll try punching you in place if you have one of his arms. Like, he'll try to punch at you some more, so you gotta be careful. Like that right there. He almost got me. You can't go in for a re-grab, though. You can't just be spamming grab, that's not a proper way to play ARMS. Now, why didn't he get into the roster? Anyway, last heart container of the last dungeon. Now it's time to deal with Veran, after getting our totally not time essence. Oh, now it's just Kirby. We got the falling star! This has nothing to do with time, this is space now. So we're just gonna ride on this and fight Nova now. Watch out, Veran, we got Kirby power. Just imagine what Kirby could do to Veran. Ghost or not, she's doomed. But that's all the dungeons. That's all the essences. Now she could create something in the present. Like a marriage proposal. I bet she's still on the boyfriend kick. We gotta prepare for Veran now. We do have a little bit more time. We could leave Veran and something bonus for next time. Right here, we got some things we can lift. Also, Lionels are being a pain in my butt today. Stop being a pain in my butt. There's other sarcophagi in these ruins. Check all of them for a hidden prize. It's the blue ring! It always becomes the blue ring. Obviously, because this is the game of wisdom, the blue ring gives you half defense without any downsides. It's the defensive cousin of the red ring. And there's a few other things I need to do too. The Gasha tree out front. But it's a huge pain in the butt to get back there from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and find another way to Crescent Island. Gonna go back to Luna Village for this. Because otherwise I have to go back through the Triforest Trials backwards. Otherwise we could just head right over here. Crescent Island should be close. Yeah, there it is. And there's my warp tunnel too, I could use that. I don't have to play any music. Alright. Let me set up something real quick here. There we go. Just in case. This better be it. This is the RNG. Nope. Nope, how about we don't? How about we don't do that? Manipulate the RNG a little bit. Yeah, there we go! Manipulation. Also, you notice that I had 3 pieces remaining instead of 2, which would be Maple's and that one we just grabbed. I forgot a heart piece in the present, which is probably going to be where we have to head next. Yep. We have to head to the present. There's a few things in the present. I was talking about that sarcophagus room, and somebody told me the ring wasn't all that important. But you can clearly go back there with the power glove and lift up all the sarcophagi, and you'll get yourself a blue luck ring, which prevents damage from beams, but we already have the mirror shield, so it's pointless. And also, we have a Gasha plot here, actually. I might be on the wrong end of it, though. I'm gonna have to go a long way around. I'm gonna go back to Lena. There's a Gasha in the Sea of Storms where you meet the pirates. But I didn't go down that way. And to be honest, it's kind of out of the way. Compared to the other Gasha plot in the past, where it's like right next to the final dungeon. So you can just like walk in there, kill a whole bunch of enemies, walk back out. Especially if you're holding the Gasha ring, which increases your chances of getting something good off of Gasha trees. But that's a random ring, it's hard to get. This one's over here. While you're in the present, after talking to the pirates or before, go down this direction. Dive under the water, and you can go over here. This innocuous piece of land has a Gasha plot on it. Right there. Of course, we don't need it anymore, we got the heart piece. so that's pointless. Might as well go get that Y'all Graveyard one to round out the day. Then we're all prepared for Veran. Actually, there's two things I want to do in the Y'all Graveyard anyway, so I might as well do them both. Make that 3 things! Come on, Maple! Come on, Maple! I know you want to do it. That is not a heart piece, Maple. That is clearly not a heart piece. You're embarrassing everybody. You embarrassed yourself. And that will not slice. Only my sword will slice. You in half. There. We finally got the Mug Maple. It's been a while. Oh yeah, and these guys are back. I think we could talk to the rabbits in the past, too. They got that petrified. But they're making a utopia here. They have a princess and everything. We gotta go in this direction. Look at this inventory. It's a mess. Everything's just all over the place. No regard for anything. Now, we need to head to Syrups, but we also need to head down here. I forgot this heart piece this entire time. I was looking at my notes and I'm going, where did I miss a heart piece? How could I possibly missed one? I never went back to get it, after getting the power bracelet. I probably said a few times, oh, I'll go back and get it. Well, you know what? I finally did. You could breathe a sigh of relief now. I'm also going to head to Syrups. I had to use a potion to save a king from the you-know-what. So I'm going to have to buy a new one. Or I just have to Mug Maple a whole bunch until she drops one. Also notice she's selling bomb shoes here because it's a linked game. And Gasha seeds if you really, really need them. You shouldn't really need them. I've shown you the best spots. And I have seen confirmation, even though it's not very likely, that you could get a heart piece off of a 2 to 4 Gasha plot. So any of the 2 to 4 ones we've seen could also net you a heart container. But don't be surprised if it takes you a while. I'd rather go with the 3 to 5s. You get 2 extra rolls at it. And also less junky stuff. So, we're back here in Lena City. The tower has been complete. And she has dinner! Yay, dinner! So, next time, we all know what we need to do. Appraise our rings. Might as well appraise our rings right now. Oh, and I got the Slayer's ring again. I killed a bunch of monsters. Good for me. The Red Holy Ring. No damage with small rocks. I got that one. Protects you against Octorok shots. The Pegasus Ring. I think I got that from, underneath the moving island. That one's actually pretty useful. Even though I have the red ring. This is the blue ring. Damage taken is halved. No downsides. Not as good as the red ring. But it could help you if in seasons if you do that one first. The Slayer's ring. Of course, I killed many monsters. I get 30 rupees. Thank you. I got the potion because Veran could actually kick your butt if you're not careful. Which is going to be next time on Oracle of Ages. The thrilling conclusion of both games. Good night, folks.